Before this video starts, I just thought I'd let you know that in the description bar, I've actually written the questions and the times, because I know this video is super long, and we ended up just chatting for ages and trying to give our best advice and tips and stuff on all of your questions. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know in case you don't want to watch the entire video.
Yeah, I feel like
a full pre-drink.
Yeah. It actually is, isn't it?
You could have done it on your bed or something.
Yeah.
Formal pre-drink.
Yeah, a formal pre-drink. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to be answering loads of questions and stuff whilst we're pre-drinking because we're going out tonight. We're going to answer loads of advice questions.
So do you think I should keep these in and get used to them?
Yeah.
I was going to take them out.
I think just keep them in.
Can
you pour some of that vodka in for me? Because I feel really restricted right now. Okay.
Don't ever stop.
Fuck. Okay. You didn't say don't. Wait, did that say don't ever stop? She wants me to die tonight. Okay, so I'm having yeah. What you got? You got your little cocktail. Hat's got Disaronno and Coke.
It's gluten-free.
And I've got
a drink's got
this, which is a dangerous drink.
Dangerous.
That tastes like juice.
So good.
With clouded lemonade.
I really hate how my glass is
Can
flat.
I try it? I show the camera. Wait.
What? Hair looks the scummiest.
Describe
And why does it keep falling everywhere?
My hair.
Fell into my hand.
The straw just
It's like layers and your straw disappeared. You were like, what?
Yeah,
And then you found
scary.
it. They were like those mini ones, weren't
Where
they?
was it?
Probably
It was
in my
your hair, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This keeps floating up really fast. It
Yeah,
pisses me
that's-
off. What are all of your home screens on your phones?
Oh.
I thought that was quite nice. I was like, oh, that's a cute
That's actually
question.
sick.
Right, ready?
Wait,
Who's
what?
going?
Are we trying to guess?
Mine's been mine for ages though.
What is it?
We have to guess. It's the biggest thing that's happened to me this year.
Disney.
Disney. Okay, show the camera.
Oh,
Like, hold it
I
up,
feel like-
maybe.
oh,
Keep
yeah.
that cute photo. of
That's
you
my
and
cousin
cute
Maddie outside the castle.
Woohoo! And then me and Mog have really similar ones from the.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Yeah, you're a fucking
You're a bitch.
You're fake. You're a fake
Oh.
friend.
Yeah, ours are just photos from our last night
Mine
out
was you guys before.
with our fake friend sat to our left.
Drunk mind speaks.
That's it. I couldn't say it.
That's Tumblr. What are you doing?
I'm gonna put it on my Snapchat just in case there's any last minute questioning.
Oh, I hate how my glasses reflect the fucking light.
Okay, we're literally just gonna do the last text we
Oh,
sent
I'm
just
gonna
because we
do-
thought it would be
I'm gonna
funny.
do both. Oh, one we send.
Oh wait, send
It won't
your
last.
It
receipt.
needs to be last text.
The last text, so whether you sent it or not, like the most recent
Okay,
thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's shit. It's EE. Like that doesn't count, right? No, that
yeah.
can fuck off.
Mine's the same one. Can we say it at the same time?
Oh god, that's.
It just says, I got a text from Charlotte saying boogies.
Why? Fine. And mine was from Domino's
Boogies.
saying they've got a 50% off deal, so that's it. That's it.
That was our last conversation.
I've been struggling with stretch marks. Do any of you guys have any solutions?
I think
Solutions.
you don't need to solve it.
You don't
True.
need to.
We all
have
need
them.
to solve it.
Yeah.
I haven't found a solution yet. The only thing my mum said that you have to, not have to, but keep moisturising them.
Mm.
That's a thing, because she works in the skin department of a hospital. She's not.
She's a
doctor.
dermatologist.
It's
She thinks she's a
bio oil. Is that
Yeah.
the thing that
Bio
people
oil.
use?
Because she
And
gets
you
like
can get
purpley
scar
ones.
gel.
Mm.
Like the stuff in the pregnancy, mother department of Boots will have scar gel. But yeah, I've had mine since year 8 and they've never gone.
Yeah,
so.
I've had mine since I was
I
primary
don't always
school.
go. Own it.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
always go.
Everyone
You can't
has them.
find a
It's part of
solution.
growing up. Like it shouldn't be
Yeah.
something that's shamed.
It's nothing to do
Yeah.
with weight or anything.
No.
It's nothing.
No.
It's just.
It's just when you grow
growing,
fast.
Yeah.
But then it's weird how boys don't. Boys
Not
don't
as
do
much.
it,
Yeah, they do. They
do.
do.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
growing.
really?
I think because obviously my brother's grown so quickly as well.
Yeah,
Like
it's just-
probably.
Yeah. class.
Well, you
I
guys
think-
see my chubby face.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it should be something to be ashamed of. I used to use bio oil when mine were purple, and now mine are more white and
I only
visibly.
really had white ones.
Yeah.
Mine goes from red to purple to white and go on a cycle.
Yeah.
But don't worry if they don't ever go, because mine haven't. And I don't think.
Yeah, I think mine started when I started my period, so that was year 5, and then I think it got worse. I think it got worse. I think year 7 and 8, I was so ashamed of them.
Yeah.
I felt like I was really
As soon as
self-conscious.
you talk about someone, everyone has them.
Yeah.
Everyone has.
I was
I
what's
never
this?
talked to. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with.
Yeah, I remember being to my mum like, "What's this? I hate wearing shorts," because they would like you could see them like crying.
Really offensive.
No.
Someone asked how to overcome jealousy.
Oh,
I thought this is a hard one because like I'm quite a jealous person.
I feel
in
like
some ways.
I remember having this conversation with you. I feel like we're jealous, but when I say I'm jealous of you guys, it's not like, oh look at them. It's like, oh I need to do that for myself. Like, well done you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you can be jealous. Everyone's jealous, but people that act on it, and people like so like if someone
like I'm jealous of different features of you, but I'm not like I fucking hate Megan like to someone else because she has better eyes than me or something.
Like if someone gets a better exam result, but you're happy for them and you're just thinking, oh, I need to do better. I think that's like how you overcome it is more do it for yourself rather than to impress people.
And don't like act on it. Negatively.
Just do stuff for yourself.
Like,
and like
people that I've had people like old friends.
Yeah, literally same, who actually left me, and then I found out they left me because I was competitive with grades, but it was for myself rather than.
Yeah, and like people that the way they act and behave around you is because they're jealous of you. Or even if it's not. They're not consciously jealous. They're subconsciously jealous, and it's making them a negative person to be around. I think if you're aware of jealousy, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh god, I'm being jealous, and even if sometimes everyone does it, sometimes you'll be like, you are aware of yourself being negative towards people, and then you're like, well, the fuck am I doing that? And then you like snap out of it. I think just make sure you're aware of it.
And I feel like with us, it's more. We're more depressed about ourselves when someone has a better like, oh no, it's like your skin's good, fucking hate myself. I'm not like, oh your skin's
It's
good.
never like, I think just make
like,
sure it's.
I can't imagine thinking like that more like, well I hate myself
like,
more. Like, do you know what I mean?
Jealous between us. Like, I never said I'm jealous. I feel like I just.
Or if someone like wins the lottery, I'm like, oh I'm jealous of that.
Like when I get a cocktail
I think also
I'm jealous of that.
Also it comes with like age, I think.
And then I would not want you to have it.
100%.
Like when you're younger, it's easier to be like a bitch about jealousy.
Yeah, because I think mine was kind of influenced from my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me. So like whenever Aiden used to be around girls when I was younger, I'd be like, oh my god, like he's gonna like do something when it was just because of my previous thing. But now I'm like,
and I feel like it is hard when like, especially when you're younger, when people in different circumstances, like we've all had friends that have had just been more lucky in life, like money and family wise and shit, and you sit there and like, oh, that's depressing.
Like we talk about this
all
a lot.
our old friends,
when you like come
better
from
positions.
When you've got like divorced parents and you don't, your family haven't got a load of money, and then you've got people around you that are like,
you do get angry at them, you can't help it.
People around you, like I had friends that would be like, their phone would break and it's like, oh, Dad's getting me a new phone tomorrow, but their phone hadn't even broken yet. It's just like something went a bit wrong with it, so they got a brand new one. Whereas, and I'd be like, fuck, I've needed a new phone for ages, and it'd make you angry. But then you have to just accept circumstances.
Because like if you were in that position as well, like you'd be like, oh, that's great. Like, if
and it's not anyone's fault for anything.
Like when we went through driving lessons at the same time, and I was like the only friend that had to pay for their own. I remember going through it going, this is shit. Like everyone's going as a friend, and I'm the one complaining about paying for them. But then you have to be like, it's just my life.
And it's something you can't change. So just.
And it's sad. It's like I remember when I was younger and I used to complain about money to mum and stuff, being like, oh, I want this and this. But then she'd say stuff like, if I could, I would give it to you. And it's like,
that's
true.
like my brother at the moment. Like my brother's like 15 and he doesn't really understand it.
And the concept of money, I feel like, especially at uni, I feel like we've got the concept of money a lot even better.
And I think it's like better coming from this situation because some people have no idea. Like, there's a shock when you get older then, and we're just like,
like we appreciate things.
Which is better. Stick to appreciating things.
We're not like
being jealous of things.
We're not shading anyone, but it's just like because we've had like quite not tough upbringings because there have been people that are way worse than us.
We challenging.
Just to do with jealousy then.
In terms of jealousy, what was the question? Just don't
just how to overcome it.
Appreciate
I think,
things instead of look bad about things.
Glass half full.
We've been trying to do that all day.
Realise good things in yourself and just be consciously aware of when you feel jealous. And don't act on it.
And if you're jealous about a particular thing, or you've got something that you don't like, loads of other people, it's not just you, which it feels like most of the time.
I liked that.
Because some people don't like admitting they're jealous, but everyone's jealous.
Everyone is.
It's how you deal with it.
Even little things like
a story.
You'll get sent free stuff, I'll be like, fuck. But then I'm like, you've worked for that, I haven't done shit. So like, you deserve it.
Literally earlier I was like, you've got good skin, but it's like because you're born with it.
It's shit that...
It's because my parents didn't go through like skin problems as well.
Like shit skin, but also no one's like...
you just have to realise.
No one's targeting me for like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's nothing...
Just be aware.
It's just life.
Yeah. You get it more when you're older. Like I feel like you sort of look at it in a different light.
Yeah,
That's what we're trying to say. Yeah. I got a question. Are you close to your course or flatmates? Flat.
Technically.
Yeah, because Megan lives here. And me and Hat live in this flat that we're currently filming in. And like we're just flatmates anyway, even though we're not theoretically flatmates.
We know
we're going to be.
almost.
Yeah, we're almost flatmates.
Technically.
So I think like we're course mates.
Yeah, you're course mates. Oh yeah, shit.
So then we met through a flat.
Yeah, we did.
I think like I think next year is when I'll be able to bond more with people.
Yeah, it is
course.
hard to bond with
because
course.
Especially our course, and yours is pretty similar, where it's a lot of like, ours was probably 99% lectures, and it's impossible to really, unless you...
Because like your tutor, you don't really get the chance to just chat to people, do you?
Yeah.
I want to get involved more in societies next year, 100%, like 100%.
Yeah, like a fresh start.
Yeah, like dance, theatre.
So yeah, like I think like next year, a lot of my electives, if I get them, I have more seminars, so it's like a group of people who you'll do group work with, things like that, so get people's numbers and people be like, let's go out for a drink and stuff, so I think it'd be easier, whereas it just depends on your course, like obviously there's other courses, like I've got friends on my course, or people I know on my course that have made friends really easily, it's just different people, isn't it?
I think it's important to have both though.
Yeah, because I have friends on my course, but I don't really talk much about them because I don't hang around with them enough to like put them on camera or something.
They are more
you know what I mean?
like that, like they're more focused around just the course.
Yeah, like we chat about like obviously our topics. Obviously I'm like friends. To be fair, one of them is actually like leaving uni, so it's literally going to be me and Neve, my other course mate. I have mentioned her before in my videos, just like not spoken. And
like, with us, it's just more like we've got 2 other friends that do psychology. It's nice to have people that you walk to lecture with. You can talk about that. You can talk about other stuff. Obviously, I'm closer to you guys. But it's nice to have.
I think naturally you'd bond more with flatmates
because you live with them.
Whereas with course mates, it's more of a conscious effort to bond.
Yeah, and you already have that thing in common, so it's quite easy when you first start because
talk about.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like really friendly anyway. Like
I feel like there's nice people with you that you don't have to talk about work with really.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like I reckon if I hung around with our like psychology with a group thing, we'd just talk about psychology a lot. So it's good to have both.
Yeah.
If you're more sociable, you could
my extrovert.
Yeah, we're gonna actually do a proper video on like a whole university experience. I think like talking about everything, like the different aspects, like just a whole overview of the year.
From the beginning.
Yeah. And then we can talk about stuff like situations with our other flatmates that we live with. Both sides, yeah, Megan as well. Like, because obviously you just see like us 3 in all my videos, and obviously it's not just me and Hattie that live here.
Yeah,
and like,
goes on.
Yeah. Exactly. So we just thought we'd enlighten everyone. This is an intense one. No, honestly, it made me so sad. I think I cried when I first read it.
No.
I'm going to share a more personal one. So I'm gay and I've had a crush on this boy for 2 years. We're really close and a lot of people think he's gay himself. I feel like I have moments with him and I feel like we have a connection, but I'm afraid to say how I feel. It's like we're coming to the end of our school time together, so end of sixth form. And I feel like now should be the time where I tell him, but I'm just worried it's not going to go how I want it to. When I came out gay, my grandfather refused to accept me and I'm not allowed to step foot anywhere near his house or him. It's the same for a lot of my family too. Ever since then, I've had this fear of being myself and I feel like I'm afraid to say how I feel about this boy to him, but I don't want to lose him forever and I feel like I'll lose a lot of friends too. What do I do?
Lose a lot of friends if he does it.
Yeah, I think I was really upset when I read that because I was like, oh my god, because you don't think about that sort of thing when you're not going through it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You have no idea what it feels like to do.
I think just fucking go for it.
Yeah, I think you'll realise and I think you'll regret it if you come to like uni or the next part of your life. I feel like you will seriously regret not doing what you felt because that's the natural thing to do. Like you shouldn't care, like even if your family are not accepting. It's usually like older generations anyway, like stereotypically, because they're the ones that are quite stuck in their ways.
That's what I was going to say, like even though it's wrong of them to think that way, you have to imagine being brought up in a way of thinking one thing then being like, no, that's the wrong way of thinking, which is the wrong way of thinking, but it's hard for them to understand, even though for us it's like, why don't you understand?
I think in terms of losing friends, if you're losing friends because you've told someone you have feelings for them and they're of the same sex, then they're not your friend.
Yeah.
It's like
100%.
I think it would be a good thing because you're going to cleanse yourself of all those people that thought wrong of you.
Yeah. And it'll be worth it in the end. Like you'll realise like a year on, like wow, I'm so happy that I got rid of those people.
We've all been through it.
Yeah, literally that's what we talk about on a daily.
I regret so much sixth form, mainly just doing what I wanted and being myself rather than just
we've
sitting
all been
literally
in this situation, like not your situation because it's not as bad,
but you in a situation we can kind of try and relate ourselves to your situation,
trying to empathise.
And
I think we all wish we could go back and do things differently.
Yeah, and I think you definitely think that if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't mean like go in for a kiss. Like just have a conversation and
this is how I feel.
Gauge like feelings, and then maybe the next day have another conversation and just try and like build it up.
Yeah.
And if you're dropping hints and things, if he feels the same way, he'll pick up on that, and then eventually you can have the big conversation where you kind of just tell him, and that maybe at the end of the school year, where if it goes bad, it's the end of the school year, you don't have to be in the same room every day.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll probably move on to different unis and stuff. Or
if you're thinking of doing it, then you should do it because you clearly want to.
Yeah.
Don't regret, because I reckon I regret so much about sixth form.
Yeah, and it could go it could go somewhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you feel like he's giving off the same vibe, then there probably is something there. If you, unless he's like seriously leading you on, which
and if you're
probably
like,
not the case.
if you're like, it's fucking so deep, but you literally live this life once.
Yeah.
Like you're only 17, 18 once, and you're only gonna be in a position where this boy is sat next to you, and you have the opportunity to tell him how you feel, and if you don't take it, then what's the point? Like,
And the worst that can happen is not as that bad compared to if it was really good, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if it works, then that's amazing, but if it doesn't work, then it's not that bad. So it's worth.
And if it doesn't work,
if
it's not how you think, then I hope for you, would be nice enough to let you down in a nice way, and you can carry on being friends.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then he's not worth it. So.
Yeah, if he's an asshole about it, then definitely not. But
you won't be in the wrong, so people can judge you for it or anything. Because what you've done is the right thing.
Yeah, I'd say, especially if you have his number or something, maybe like say, oh, do you want to meet? Maybe like as a group or something first, if you're like in a group together, or I don't really know, like
the relationship.
Yeah. I don't really know the
whether
relationship.
you feel comfortable with it. Yeah. And if you end up marrying and having kids, let us know.
Yeah. Yes, please. Please let us know the outcome.
30 years.
Yeah. And even if it does go badly and you have like a cry, because you would, wouldn't you, if you love someone or really liked them, and then you get let down, obviously it's going to be shit at first, but like in a few years time when you find someone new, you'll be like, oh, why the hell was I crying over them? Like you've got to think of it that way.
Strange,
I hope we answered that. Illy. Okay, so this probably sounds stupid, but how do you make friends at uni? At the moment, everyone on the uni accommodation chat and people in my flat are talking a lot about drinking. I don't really drink, and going out is not really my thing. At the minute, I've got friends who are just like me, so it's not a problem, but I'm worried as being seen as such a loser because I'm not going out and drinking, and I'm worried that I won't make friends because of it.
That's literally what I said to my family before I came to uni. Literally, I was worried because I was like, I'm really anxious about going out, and I wasn't sure. And I even remember like your Instagram, when I saw it before.
Yeah, you assumed that we were like going out because that's the only time I ever posted photos.
Yeah, you were like, can't wait for freshers, can't wait for going out. I was like, I'm fucking nervous about it. I was like, I'm really scared. And also to the fact that we became friends, I have no idea. Like the third night you were sleeping in my room and we felt so close that it was the third night.
Yeah, and we like looked back and we're like, what? But it still it doesn't feel like, oh, I didn't really know you then.
No,
it feels like we're so close.
And like, because I'd say I'm quite socially awkward sometimes, so I was worried about that as well. Like I think we were worried about making friends. That's a worry everyone has, even
and you will, like, you'll still be worried.
Do. Like even our psychology friends, Charlotte, and Emily, I remember the first night I got here, on this Facebook group chat, Emily, do you know how I've met Emily? Or saying, anyone going to psychology talk tomorrow? I'm in courtside, and I said I am. She said, we'll meet tomorrow. And I went, okay. Went to sleep next morning. Didn't know what she looked like. Just walked outside and went, are you Emily? And she went, yeah. I was like, okay. And then Charlotte, not this one, came along and went, are you guys going to psychology? And we're like, yeah. Like, what are the chances? To be fair, like, for people, like we're in the same building. Yeah. And then we just walked together, like, not awkwardly, but we're just talking, and now we walk together like, every morning still. Yeah. So it just happens, you just
really
put yourself out there, don't you?
Yeah, just be like, anyone else doing this? Like, it's really easy when you actually come here, like, it does seem like a scary thing to do.
I was petrified, about meeting new people.
Same.
But like I remember Carrie said in one of your videos, like her and her flat went knocking on doors to see if people want to come.
Yeah, they were like quite brave.
Like,
and like I was scared about going out, but I did every time you guys did.
And you didn't have to drink as much as us.
No, if I didn't want to, I said that because I think that's what's hard at school. You feel like you get judged more for not wanting to do stuff.
Yeah, people at uni.
It's so different. I didn't think people are much more. Even though the same people, like from school who are like the judgy ones, go to uni. Just people are different at uni. I feel like.
They just go,
especially on freshers.
At the beginning.
Everyone's
like,
so nice.
The first night I was like, I'm not drinking much this night because I was terrified about this talk the next day and stuff, and I just wasn't in the mood.
Yeah.
But I was like
you drank your whatever.
I had vodka cranberries, I was still drinking, but I wasn't doing shots.
Yeah. We were doing like shots of vodka, but we literally didn't blink. Like we weren't like, what's wrong with her?
I was like, I don't want to drink, but I don't know how to tell them. I just said it.
Yeah, because on freshers, everyone's like the perfect version of themselves.
Yeah.
So like if you like need to, if you feel like people, I don't know, like say if you don't want to go out drinking, but you're flat at pre-drinking, like do what Hat did a couple of nights and pre-drinking, like play the games, but don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, just drink a normal drink if you want to,
or still go out, but just stay sober. But just make sure you put yourself out there. Just don't sit in your room.
You don't have to go out, and even if you don't think people who are going out are your sort of people, like still make that effort to bond, because you might be surprised. Like you might initially think like, oh, they're going out and I don't go out, so we won't get on, because you could still.
Like Hat thought me and Charlotte were like party animals,
and we're just not.
Worried.
So like,
and I think we're the same level.
Definitely.
Yeah. But even people that are, they still will understand that you don't want to, if that makes sense. Like, I know she's my cousin, but Maddie is the complete opposite of me. We're like best friends as well. But if I said to her I don't want to go out, she'd be like, oh, okay, like,
cool,
Obviously I feel more comfortable talking to her about it because she's my cousin, but if you just have to say that, it's like start off by saying that. Like, start as you mean to go on. That's really cringy, but it's true. Like, just say it on the first day or whatever, just like act just like normal. Yeah. And it just, then people aren't like, I don't know, it's just. So just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Don't just sit in your room. Sign up for societies.
If you have social media as well, like join all of the different chats just to get to know someone at least.
Yeah. Just put yourself out there is the biggest thing.
Yeah. Just for that first week.
And that doesn't mean like being something you're not and being like a party animal, but just join in. Like even if you don't want to drink, just join the conversation. Sit in the kitchen or the social area that you have in your flat. Yeah. Freshers fair, you can probably bump into someone and just be like, oh, I like your top, and then get into a conversation because it's really easy. And especially the first week is easy because you'll see someone go, oh, you're right, and they'll go,
and you're the person, everyone you're seeing on freshers is the exact same as you, like terrified, brand new to everything, and looking for people to make friends with, so it's the perfect opportunity to make friends.
This guy said, really random question, but what are your biggest phobias?
Oh no. Everything high risk. It's true, isn't it? And some things with no risk. Wait, what? Some things that don't have any risk. I'm just
I think my main ones, I think I mentioned in my video the other day, big open water where you can't see land at all. But I think that's just common, like, I don't feel like anyone will be like, oh, this is fine. Like, if you're like stuck in the middle of the ocean.
We go boat. That's terrifying.
That's
not scary at all.
Snakes, like, I'm actually petrified of them, like, ew. And then, what was the other one I said? Oh, death. But I feel like that's a pretty common one as well. Although Aiden's like, oh, I'll just accept it. Like, if it happens, like, it's part of life.
I think,
and I'm like,
in that,
I
think, like, when I'm old, I'm not going to be scared of death. But I'm scared of, like, I'm not scared of the fact that we're going to die eventually. But I'm scared of the fact that I might die tomorrow.
Yeah.
But not like a phobia.
What's going to happen? No, not a phobia. I think my only biggest phobia is claustrophobia.
Badly.
But everything else I've just got anxiety over. I wouldn't say it's a phobia.
Yeah. I don't think I've got
general anxiety.
Huge
general anxiety.
Phobias. I think the only thing I can think of that I'm slightly like wary of is the sea. Like I don't like. I mean, unless it's like crystal clear water.
Yeah.
Which when it's like a bit, I just don't like not being able to see where I'm walking.
Yeah. Like, because obviously I'm terrified of like travelling in planes and trains and stuff, but it was not a phobia. Like, I will avoid claustrophobia. Like, if something's claustrophobic, I won't do it. But I'll get on a plane to go. Like, so I won't catch phobia. I used to be terrified of dragonflies. Oh, I told you guys this story.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah,
like,
you said that.
Terrified.
I don't think I've ever seen one in real life.
That's what I mean. This is why I was scared, because no one knows a lot about them. I'm not kidding. Because we used to go to this place on the way to Norfolk. I'm not now, because I know it's stupid, but I honestly, we used to go to Norfolk every year, like a family holiday, and on the way we used to stop at this burger place, but it was in like a forest. It was like a little restaurant in the forest, and there was water nearby, and that's where dragonflies live. And they used to just be everywhere, and I used to sit in the car in boiling hot weather while everyone else was out on the table, and just be like, I'm eating in here because they're everywhere. And they do buzz. Everyone says they don't, but they do. I've heard it.
I know you can hear them. Like,
apparently they bite and sting.
Nothing that I'm terrified of, I don't think.
No, I'm not
terrified snakes, like terrified.
I'm just like, I won't get in lifts. Like,
but like, when am I ever going to be in the middle of the ocean? Like, obviously it's terrifying, but like, I'm not going to ever be like.
Apart from actually, something that makes me feel sick, like, and freaks me out is hair that's not attached to people's heads.
One of my friends, one of the girls from my school, you know, Shoutout.
Yeah.
She was literally terrified of like hairs off heads. Like she'd be like, "Get the hair off me," and like I'd literally have to like get it off.
I think if it's my own hair, it's fine. But like, and if it's like yours, it's kind of okay.
Like in a hairbrush, you're just like,
it's still makes me a bit ill. But like, if it's someone I don't know, I'm like,
oh yeah.
And if it's like wet hair or
I'm a bit like that about germ stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I wish I wasn't, because it sounds like I'm being really picky. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I just don't like. So I think that's a phobia though. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't think mine's a phobia. It's just a bit.
Yeah.
It makes me like wretch.
Like, do you remember when we cut like raw chicken? I was terrified that I was going to get salmonella just from touching the knife that was. I was like.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's close. I was like, oh,
that's close. That's what I'm like. How am I going to cook a meal for a family? Obviously, don't have to because I'm a modern woman. But like, if I wanted to,
I'll give me a close up.
If I wanted to cook dinner,
if it was my free will,
I chose to cook dinner for my family.
How the fuck do I do that? Like without getting salmonella?
I'm gonna make my kids start making dinner from 3 years old because I can't be arsed.
I don't trust my kids.
Yeah.
Men tend to be quite good at cooking though.
Yeah, my dad's a better cook than my mum.
Yeah, I don't trust my kids to cook.
Oh god.
They don't even exist.
I don't trust them.
Is there anything you didn't take to uni that you wish you did? Like stuff that you probably like brought back after you went home the first time, like shit, I forgot that.
Okay.
Maybe a lamp just because my specific room has like a really bright light.
Yeah, see, whereas I bought a lamp to uni and then I didn't need it because my lamp's quite a warm tone.
Yeah.
Only thing I could think of was a laundry bag.
Yeah, I think that's so good.
Like one, like a nice thick, big
bag to take all your
to carry your laundry to the laundrette.
Clothes.
Yeah,
because I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I think Ben and Jane
I had to buy one.
They just told me. Like,
Yeah.
Ben told me laundry. He literally went laundry bag. Like,
Yeah,
I was
see,
like,
that's
okay.
something I didn't even know.
My mum thought of it. I didn't. I wasn't.
Oh, the thing I fucking thought of. I just remembered freezer bags.
Freezer bag.
That's a good one.
Tupperware.
I've got it on me, but the thing is, I watched a YouTube video, little things like you don't think of, and she said Tupperware, and I was like, okay, I'll get Tupperware for like when you make meals, but then that takes up a lot of room in your freezer. So
I went out to
also
Asda, got a
me
massive thing of Tupperware, and I can only fit like one thing in my drawer.
exactly. Tupperware for food is not a good idea because you only usually get one drawer in your freezer. I got half a drawer. So like that's fucked. So like I like to make like bolognese and shit and then freeze it. And Mum gave me loads of freezer bags, which obviously take up like a quarter of the space of a Tupperware box. So that would be something that I did still bring it to uni, but I'd say fucking bring freezer bags. Yeah. Freezer bags over time. I'm getting drunk. So
yeah, same. Like I decided, like I just sat for a second and my head like fell. Yeah, I really feel like my head's falling off. Like, but I'm just sitting here. Colour catchers, I have them.
Because you told me that, and I brought some because the washing machines are shit, so all the colours will run.
Yeah, my yellow t-shirt got ruined. So.
And they're like £1 from Wilko.
Yeah.
And because I barely wash.
Okay, so colour catchers, freezer bags, not Tupperware, and a laundry bag. We've got you.
We've got you, gal and guys.
I'm getting really drunk. I feel like it just hits me.
Yeah, like out of nowhere because of that.
Like
we're going to be here for hours. We've got loads of questions.
Oh, I love this.
Me too. It's really fun. It's really fun to answer. Please ask more for our next one.
I've got such good advice.
Yeah, but
I've
got purpose.
Yeah.
I actually no. I think we were actually like
wise.
Write a column or something. Shout mag or something. Right.
What do you do? I had a subscription to that when I was younger.
Oh, this is a cute one.
Aww,
what do you like to do to get your mind off something if you aren't feeling great? Be with these.
Yeah.
Be with these.
Yeah. Be around people
definitely
that like understand you as well. Because I could be like, oh, I'm fucking like anxious or something.
Literally, you made it the other day that if you were counsellors, I'd be in debt.
Yeah.
Because I literally, I'll
So
walk
like
into a room
louder?
and be like...
Yeah, be around people that understand you.
that you can talk to.
And like all three of us, we were talking about the other day, we get anxious about different things.
Yeah.
So like if I'm anxious about something and you guys don't feel anxious about that thing, you guys calm me down.
And we understand how
And it's quite
what that
worked out
feeling's
well like that.
So even because I am anxious about really stupid things that you guys
But you
work
get
about,
it.
but you
Yeah.
understand that I feel anxious.
Yeah.
Like it's not like if my mum was like, she's like, you don't need to worry about that. It's
Yeah.
like I know,
Yeah.
but I can't help it.
People that you're around people that understand you, and then if that's
Laying it out is good.
like sometimes it'll be like at
Yeah.
night and I'll feel anxious or I'll feel a bit like not myself. And obviously I can't just
It's usually
fucking
at
walk
night.
to theirs at like 1 a.m. So I'll just put on something that makes me feel happy. That sounds really annoying.
Something light-hearted.
Like I
feel
put on like
comedies
Gavin and
I put on.
Stacey, In
Yes.
Betweeners, things that I've watched before and I know they'll make me laugh and
yeah.
make me happy.
Mhm.
And
the
then
Ellen show is good.
Mhm.
That's so
That's
like.
cute.
yeah, like things that are like
Mhm.
warm your heart. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch like vlogs because I quite find them
Yeah,
really relaxing.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
just people going around
holiday
there.
vlogs, super
And
good.
people going through their like just average day at home. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's nice just to
Yeah.
hear a normal day.
So talk to people that know you.
understand.
Yeah,
Watch something.
Watch things that like make you feel good. That's
Yeah.
it.
make
you
it
feel
happy. Like
And
Um,
also, I think something else. Do you know when it's like late at night is normally when it is? I always used to try and force myself to sleep, which makes it worse. 'Cause you can't sleep because you're thinking about it. Then you're like, oh, I can't sleep.
Mm.
Just forget sleep. Just take your mind off it. Just
Do
watch
what you
something.
want,
Like
yeah.
I'll stay up until like 2 a.m, watch something, then I'll fall asleep.
Yeah. Don't
And it's-
pressure to.
Yeah, don't force yourself to fall asleep.
Even if you've got like
nighttime.
fucking 9 a.m. just
Yeah, just calm
be
yourself
yourself.
down.
Yeah.
mhm.
And like, oh no, I was thinking of it. No, I was answering a different question.
Question.
I was answering if it was like, how would you calm down sort of thing.
Oh.
I was gonna say like, don't do work before bed. But that's not like good.
Yeah. Still.
Still
Yeah.
good advice. I
And
thought you were going to go back into like
Playlist.
freezer bags, like just
freezer bag, laundry bag.
I don't like dragonfly.
Don't like
That's what I
death.
thought she was gonna say. Like, just wait, that's
Wait, no, I have a good thing.
Okay.
If- and I like to listen to
Reggae.
Reggae's quite good.
Podcasts.
I'm feeling sad.
Podcast.
and then more specifically from relaxing.
Not doing a lot.
I follow a podcast of like nature, and it's like just sounds of nature.
Candy
And
Crush.
It's so fucking relaxing.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush is so relaxing because you get so into Candy Crush.
Yeah, honestly, play games. I
You
used to
forget about being a hypochondriac.
I used to play The Sims for hours when at home when I was depressed.
And then I had another thing, even just texting people that, so like say if I, like sometimes I'll feel anxious in bed.
Yeah. And it's like with each other, we know when to get serious.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because I'm anxious all the time, you'll take the piss out of some of them because it's
But we know
funny.
when it's serious.
But when I'm being serious, you're like, right, okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll have like.
So that's why we emphasise
Yeah.
people that know you, like to your friends, and if you're on that level with your family, talk to them. Like even just, I find texting really helps. Like
Yeah.
I'll text you, one of you guys,
Are you awake?
if I'm like panicking.
You literally like,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you tell me it's fine, then I can get to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a book that you can immerse yourself in.
because it
Yeah.
kind
And
of like,
these are all tried and tested. We
Yeah.
are anxious people.
like all in different ways,
Yeah.
like literally.
And
the
they
ways.
all
These are the
work.
5 things I do every day.
to keep it bet the anxiety at bay.
The 5 things you do every day to keep anxiety.
We've rhymed.
Drink.
Dr.
No.
Seuss.
Wait, what?
Dr. Seuss.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I thought I was him when you said
drink
drunk.
away their problems.
Joy. Can you work
I'm
something
really
in
hot.
mine, and then I'll
I'm
put
wearing
more.
such a
Come on.
crop top.
Yeah, this is jokes. Right, this is jokes. I'm so glad I'm a bit more drunk now. I'm so excited. What's the biggest beef / argument you've had at university?
Oh.
See the other video.
No, I think.
Well, me, myself,
And I.
not.
Oh.
Snap.
I haven't had
That
a.
straws, how's that in the drink still?
Yeah, I haven't had a.
We haven't had
Confrontation.
we haven't had
We
confrontation.
have fake eyes.
Oh wait, no, we have. You went there. It was when we went to Circle. Was it Circle?
Wait, what?
The
Oh
girl-
yeah! Oh yeah!
And the girl was like, "Why are you looking at me like that?"
We're in the smoking area on the first actual
So
night
like,
out.
we were terrified. Like
First night out, like with 2 of the people that are in my flat right now.
Yeah, how it didn't go.
Had didn't go but you pre-drinked with us
Yeah.
sort of thing, and we were
That was a
literally
confrontation.
yeah we were literally out.
First night.
Yeah, the first
She was
night.
like,
For 8
we were
months.
like,
that's
fucking
it.
her,
Yeah.
like, why
What-
are you looking at me like that?
And like, was it you?
I don't know who it was.
I think it was
Probably
you wore the other
resting
person
bitch
with her.
phase,
Yeah.
probably.
And she started like getting up, and we were like, "Who are you?"
Oh no, it's because she was like grinding on her boyfriend in the smoking area.
Oh yes! Oh
Like,
yes!
fair enough, on the dance floor, do what you want. But like, it was in the smoking area. She was there like grinding, and
It was like no music, well, like really distant music from inside.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Woo!" Like on this point
Yeah.
on the wall, and we were all just like, "What's
terrified.
going on?" Like that.
Yeah,
And
then she like was like,
looking at
why
this
didn't you?
because
Yeah.
I feel like
Like muffled.
I think like her friend was looking at. I think her friend was looking at us, and she went and
see.
told the other girl and was like, "They're looking at you," and then she's like, "No."
My biggest confrontation.
Yeah,
I think I've had one.
We
I
haven't.
didn't react. I was just like nothing.
Yeah, we were looking. No, to be fair, we've not had an argument.
I'd say we're all talk. All three of us.
Yeah. We have a situation.
What's the situation? Oh god. Will Hattie and Megan shout me out?
Her name's Indianna.
Go on.
Shout out to Indianna.
Not me. See, everyone
We're the
loves
fun
you.
aunties,
Cheers.
and you're the mum. That's boring.
Oh. Right, so this is another advice one.
Lizzie.
I haven't read it, like I can't remember. Basically, it's a bit of a confusing one, but I've grown to have feelings for my boy best friend, who's also went out with my really close friend. I'm also going to be living with the boy best mate for 3 years in uni, like in September, and I don't know how to go about it. Should I tell him or hope that my feelings go away?
I'm qualified to answer this.
Right, so
I don't want to ruin her life.
situation. So
So let's imagine we're her.
yeah.
Right.
So
The fourth
one of our
person-
close friends. I don't think it's close as us. Let's not imagine it's as one of our.
But
Yeah,
imagine
'cause that'd be fucked.
it's a boy here. We like him, but he's gone out with Charlotte.
Yeah.
But we're living with him as
How
well.
many years ago? Like how recent was that?
True.
And how was it?
Have they been together for a long? I feel like they
That
wouldn't be together with it
serious?
for a long period of time if you've just felt like this. Like, do you know what I mean? It
What
might
do
be
you mean?
like, I don't think, say like you suddenly feel something for Aiden, but we've like been together 5 years. I feel like the
No,
girl,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like your close friend hasn't
girls-
been with
yeah,
their boyfriend for a
girls-
long time.
Like I wouldn't even see Aiden like that. Like that
Yeah.
makes me feel ill. Like it would be like a brother. So like it must be either her close friends like had a fling
yeah.
or like a couple months.
Yeah.
I think weigh up your pros and cons here.
Yeah.
So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, how close is this girl to you?
Yeah, because if you're just acquaintances, like
Yeah.
people at school, like when you like, I just used to have like shitty boyfriends like throughout school that my friends like acquaintance friends like had been out with as well. Like when you're younger, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's what I
everyone's
say.
sort of
So
integrated.
how close?
Yeah.
How close is she to you? How loyal has she been to you? How much do you feel for this boy? How
Like, have you known him longer than her?
how intense was their relationship? How badly did their relationship end?
Was it because if he cheated, then fuck that,
Yeah.
don't get involved.
I
And
think
talk to her about it first.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that could answer your question. She's like, please don't. Then you're like, okay, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
I won't.
so. Then maybe
And
like
she'll
if the
go for
answer
it.
to one of the
She
things
could
is like
help.
you're really close, then maybe you need to give her like a hint or like a maybe even just an outright thing, and then she will tell you. Or maybe if you're that close, you would know it's wrong. I think we can't understand the whole situation
No,
here.
that's
So my
fair.
conclusion is weigh up all these different things that I've just listed because I can't,
Yeah.
and just kind of figure out whether.
It's her boy best friend as well, so that's quite
Oh,
a stress.
So I mean, if I was, this is weird talking about this.
Yeah.
If I was best friends with Aiden, and that's how you met him, that might be their situation.
Yeah. So that's like not your fault because.
So if she was best friends with this boy, and that's how her other close friend met him, I feel like she's kind of got the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still weird, and would still be quite a big hurdle,
Yeah.
but she's got the
But
right.
if you like him that much, the friend would have to understand eventually because it's your happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like if
and if they've had a couple of months and it's just a bit of
and it was
like
old.
sex and whatever, then
Yeah.
it's not that deep.
Yeah.
But if it's like fucking 5 years and it's love, then Jesus, stay back.
Yeah.
So I think she just weigh up all these different things in her head and just figure out whether it's worth ruining that friendship,
Yeah.
or if that friendship will be ruined, the girl might be cool with it.
Yeah, and talk to her, because then she can even help you with what
I
the
think
next
it'll be the
step
best
is.
thing to do, speak to the girl, but then it's also your boy best friend as well.
You know,
So-
even let him know.
Yeah, just like, I've
And
got
then if
feelings
he-
that I don't know what
If they're
someone else is gonna
reciprocated,
say.
then you tell the girl.
Yeah.
If they're not reciprocated, then maybe you don't bother.
Yeah, and especially if you're spending 3 years with him and like not gonna see this other friend, like if they're just gonna be, do you know what I mean? Like we've all had friends that we don't barely speak to now.
Yeah.
Like
You could see how the transition to uni affects the friendship with the girl.
yeah, you could wait it out a
Because
little bit maybe.
fuck me, there's been some changes.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
like
God.
people you see close to you now in a couple months' time might not even be part of your life. So maybe wait until
I don't even know you guys until...
yeah. So like wait if maybe like a couple
Weird.
like a month or so into uni, see how it is. If you're still close with him, you still feel like that for him, you might meet someone else.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
the other girl
I
might
think that's
not
the best
stop.
option. Wait until the transition to uni happens because that changes a lot of things.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also that's not a long wait either. You could still talk about it
Is she in year
beforehand,
13?
but not actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But not actually do anything about it until uni. Like you can still talk about this sort of thing. Like, oh, what would you do? Like, I don't know if I've got feelings for, like, or just sort of like maybe
Or,
like
yeah, like
hypothetically
just
bring it
before
up.
uni, let him know, and then see what happens during uni.
Someone asked how to stay healthy at uni.
You don't.
You just,
Unless
it's
you're
everyone that, like, I'm not gonna lie, before I came, I was like, I'm going to be
Yeah.
so skinny by the end of it because I'm not gonna have any money for food.
I was thinking that I was like,
Ba-da-da.
I'll be able to control what I eat, so I'll have like control over being healthy. Like when I'm at home, mum will like serve up some shit that's fucking not healthy.
I'd say try and definitely have breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
I
and
think,
that
yeah.
keeps you going because you'll start feeling like
Whereas you
shit
said
if
how
you
to be
skip
healthy.
meals.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the wrong people to ask.
I feel I need the answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
healthy
need-
food is so
If you
the
find the
answer.
answer, tell us. I mean, if
You'll
you're
have a healthy meal every now and
if
again.
you're
don't get me
motivated enough, and if you're someone that doesn't suffer with cravings, you'll be fine. But
Yeah.
like,
McDonald's is the word.
Yeah.
I feel like because we're all very similar, like we all like similar foods.
yeah, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Be
We're
friends with
like-
people that are fucking crazy healthy, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. We've had like periods of time where we've been like pretty good, but then we slip up and then it fucks everything.
Maybe find a moderate line.
We don't literally eat fucking takeaway every
Yeah.
night. Like we do have a balance, like not a balance, but
We don't stop ourselves when we want it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I want this, I'm gonna get it now.
Yeah.
And that's part of like being
Because you're so excited when you come
Independent,
here. Because my mum's
Having
really,
willpower.
I had the opposite thing. My mum's really healthy, so we never get shit. It's not really
Yeah.
healthy, but like we just don't have. And it's just me. So like,
Yeah,
it's not like
yeah.
I've got like.
To be fair,
loads of
same like my
children.
mum doesn't really get
Yeah.
takeaways often.
So yeah,
and stuff.
we don't buy it.
Can't
Like
afford
and like yeah, we never have. Like we'll never have crisps or anything in the house unless like I specifically asked for
Yeah,
or I
yeah,
buy
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So when I came here, I was like, I can have anything I want.
Yeah.
Every day.
So maybe
So I can
if
do it whenever
you're
I want.
that
No.
concerned with being healthy, it will work.
Mhm.
Like, because I
Yeah.
am, but then
Yeah, like I'd go for a week being healthy and then just be like, I want to take away now.
yeah, I feel like it's not my biggest priority, which is
No.
fucking bad. So.
Yeah, I actually think next year it will be so much better when it's just us three. We get to decide, we'll do our own food shops and we go into the gym. I feel like we'll live a better lifestyle, so maybe
Live a
check
better
up.
life.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think it's
check
quite
up
big
on us in
thing as
September.
well. Like, it's
Check
quite-
up on like just September.
Yeah.
Like we were like, I'm like fucking hell.
Yeah, this is the last video until September. check up us on.
We'll say go on, and the next video will be like, well,
But they have to make the
effort.
effort.
We didn't make it. Like, how do you stop yourself comfort eating? We don't. Especially when it's exam season, we just eat what we want.
I'll like when it's. I think during the day it's bad because that's when I'll be like, yeah, I'll just go to the shop and get some chocolate. I'm so drunk.
Me too. I literally am like so
Wait.
floppy.
Anyway, so I was saying.
I always get drunk eyes when I'm at the.
I was saying to this girl that what was I saying? Comfort eating.
Yeah, comfort eating.
Okay, round your period, do what you fucking want.
And exams.
Yeah.
And
And exams, that's what we've been doing.
Don't feel bad about eating bad around exams. Because
Yeah.
It's exams are bad.
You need to comfort. You
You
need
need
comfort.
it. It's fine.
But like when I'm at night, I do this thing. It's fucking weird. I like will brush my teeth. That's it. I can't eat now.
Yeah.
So obviously don't brush your teeth at like 4 p.m. But like after my dinner and after I've had like a dessert, so like some yogurt or something, and I would have brushed my teeth. So I'll be laying in bed at like 9:30 and be like, oh, I fancy like a bowl of cereal, some toast, some chocolate. Can't have it because I brushed my teeth.
And I just don't buy it because
I don't have
especially
it in the
if I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I physically don't want to go to the shop and buy something, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna have to eat something healthy.
Yeah.
And it's the best way. That's the only way. That's the only way I think there is.
Yeah,
if you're in
don't
the
buy
shop, don't go shopping hungry because I do that and
That's
I buy everything.
fucked.
I'm not gonna get these. I'm just gonna walk out now.
Hummus and pita.
Yeah, healthy snack.
It's like it's still got a bit of like fat in it, but it's satisfying. Like I find it satisfying.
It's filling.
It's only 10:30. We've still got an hour to
Yes,
leave.
yes. How do you find the motivation to revise for A levels?
Oh, okay.
Helping out these A level students that are struggling right now, because I hated A levels so much.
I was quite motivated with my A-levels.
Me too.
And
Had
going
no
back,
other drive for anything else.
yeah, going back to what we said with jealousy, pushing yourself because of your. I hate the jealousy sounds so negative, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because of your envy of other people's success.
Yeah.
Is a positive thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I used to sit next to a boy in English,
Who's
my
now at
English
Oxford.
lit, and I would be like, he would motivate me because he would get such good grades and he obviously worked so hard.
Yeah,
I'd be
see,
like,
it's a good thing.
fuck that! I'm gonna go home and fucking revise,
it
do loads of
does motivate
essays.
you.
Surround yourself with people that motivate you because I didn't necessarily do that. Like in certain subjects I would,
Yeah.
but in some other subjects people would make me feel like fuck it. I'm so
Yeah.
observing.
I was literally doing this for ages
Yeah, like so someone.
with our mouth open.
So putting this boy we weren't necessarily friends at the end of year 11, but we were both put into this English literature class
Why
with
is it raining?
other people in it that we didn't really know, put ourselves next to each other, and then he would motivate me to revise because he was just someone who was naturally into that subject.
Yeah,
and
it's
whatever.
true. If you see people doing so
Yeah.
well and be like, oh my god, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
Like,
and he didn't just do so
I
well
need to
because
do
he
it
just
myself.
fucking knew it. Like
yeah,
he worked
but no
for
one
it.
does except
And
for
so
the
I thought,
really smart people.
fuck it, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that, and I've worked so hard. Same with biology. I had people around me in biology that would work so hard. We'd work together, and I came out with a fucking A,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
and I can't believe it. So like, I think just put yourself around people that are positive,
Yeah.
are willing to work hard because A
Not
levels.
pressure.
Yeah. A levels are fucking
Yeah.
hard. The people you need to be around during your A levels are people that are positive and are willing to work hard. Also, like teachers wise,
Yeah.
like I was really lucky. I had really good teachers in sixth form,
Yeah,
so-
I had no
so
one.
they also
one.
motivated me. But then if you don't have teachers that
Yeah, I was
motivate
fucked.
you, then you've got that
Yeah.
one that does.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
to
true.
them and they'll
True.
motivate you. Because my teachers would be like,
I can
Go
literally
home
meet
and
up with my teacher now, like we were that close.
yeah.
Yeah, like I picked psychology because I had a great teacher in it and he motivated me. to
Yeah,
do it.
so like teachers and peers and
I also think you have to set yourself some kind of end goal. It doesn't have to be uni or a job. It can just be, I want to do this for myself.
yeah.
Imagine me on results day getting such a, because I know people in A levels. So for us it was uni, getting towards uni, and also the pressure like, oh my god, I might not get to uni, but that's bad. That's bad motivation. But like good motivation, like I can get into this uni. And the people that didn't know what they wanted to do because you don't have to go to uni. I'm not on about saying, oh, uni is
Yeah.
didn't have to do anything, have to get an apprenticeship. You can do whatever you want, but the people that didn't have established a goal were not motivated, and they were the ones that I know that didn't get good grades because they weren't motivated.
Yeah.
Even
So,
like
yeah.
year 1 A level, I thought I wanted to do English, hated English, just thought, well, what's the point now then? Because I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
Then I thought psychology.
I think it's those 2 years, and obviously uni's been really
Very
challenging.
intense.
But it's very intense because you're still in that school environment.
It's not all the rules.
That is
that you
toxic.
Yeah. And you're surrounded by all these people that you've grown up with, and like people that you'd know those people, like
and you still feel like a child.
yeah, you do.
Like they say, I know it's different for you guys because my sixth one was really strict.
Yeah,
like we
mine
got
was
phones
pretty
taken.
strict.
Yeah,
So yeah, we got like our
Yeah,
phones
mine was
taken
probably
away
the most
from us.
lenient.
We weren't allowed to listen to music in lessons.
Yeah.
Like we weren't allowed to leave school
So
properly.
you are still a child. Yeah.
Yeah, and like we got to being at sixth, we were so much more mature.
Yeah.
Understand, like we had to ask to go to the toilet and weren't allowed to
Yeah,
go.
that's mad.
And like we
We
had
could
our
literally just
phone,
leave if
we
we
got
wanted to.
detentions for swearing. We had our phones
Yeah.
taken off us. Honestly, I hate it because I hate that environment because it's
Yeah.
like you're stressed about work and you're stressed
Yeah.
about I can't get my phone out because I'll take it off me. Like it's just shit. But
It's tough because You're still in that environment.
Even though uni's more challenging, A levels is shit.
A levels
is hard,
horrific.
and it is hard to motivate yourself when you've got. When you're 17, 18, you learn to drive.
Yeah,
you go out distractions.
Lots of things going on at that time.
Yeah, because you're old enough to decide for yourself. Oh, I want to revise tonight. Yeah, which is bad for me. That's bad. I was like, I can just watch TV all night if I want to.
Yeah, focus on you, where you want to be, because you're doing A levels for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason you're putting yourself through that.
Yeah.
If you've got a good teacher, if you're lucky enough to have a good teacher, go to them for support, because I fucking went to my teachers crying at points because it's so
I've done that as well.
fucking challenging. Yeah, it's so fucking challenging, and they know that. You're like at that point between being an adult and being
it's just shit anyway,
just student. You're going under so much pressure, and you might have shit going on at home, and they're there. And then if you've got someone that motivates you, like my teacher would be like, do it, or they'll be like, have a night off. Just do what's right for you.
Yeah, I think you have to do things for yourself. You can't do it because I need to beat my friends, or I need to my teacher really needs me to get this grade, or my mum's gonna kill me if I don't get. If you don't do it for yourself, then you don't want to do it at all.
There's no point. Yeah.
They make you seem like A level's the most important thing that's happening. Uni's the most important thing. Like I remember when they were like enrichment's the most important thing. I remember going, I'm not gonna get into uni without enrichment. And like, what's that? What's enrichment? I helped out with like an RE class for year 11s once a week for an hour.
Enrichment? I got geocaching!
Oh my god.
Geocaching! What is that? Right, so there's this app. No, listen, this is the funniest thing. People will be pissing themselves. Right, so it's right, so you have this app and it like tells you where to go, and sad lives. They like hide geocaches in different locations near you. So we like run like it's just like something that someone's hidden. It could be like it could literally be anything. And like someone's hidden it like under a post box, and like you'd go and find it. Like they'd be marked.
Real life?
Yeah, real life. It's like
object.
Yes, like real things. They'll be like so it'll be like
Will they hide?
And it'll do little. No, there'll be some here. We should go geocaching.
Yeah, I just sports journalism.
No, listen. It'll do a little riddle, and it'll be like, this is where it is, like in this area, and we'd like find it, and it'll be like. Like the riddle would basically say it's behind the post box, and like you'd open the back of the post box and there'll be something in there. There'll be something in there.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I feel like I'm high.
How's that enrichment?
I don't know. It was one of the teacher's hobbies, so like they what?
I smelled vodka on my phone, I licked it and it fucking hurt.
So anyway, enrichment's bullshit. They make you seem.
I did sports journalism. I sat there.
We had a stamp on a card, and they just went. Oh,
no one cared. We did this whole protest. Everyone was like, why can't we spend this time revising for our A levels? And they were like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I didn't even, year 11s didn't want to come up to me. Although I think they were young actually, like year 8, year 9. And I was the year 13 sitting there. Anyone need any help? They were like, no, thank you. They make you feel like school and uni is the most important thing, but it really isn't in life. If you think about life, and then enrichment is just bullshit.
And let me put the last bit in. I find watching like revision YouTubers, like I have them on in the background, like Unjaded Jade does like real time study with me, so she's literally like silent and like revising, and it's literally like she's studying with like I don't know why, it just makes me want to work.
And you guys motivate me. Woo! So like if Hat's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, this and this today, or Charlotte's like this, that's why I'm like texting you guys like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we have to give each other our daily.
Yeah, because then I know like if Charlotte's doing that and that and that, then fucking so can I.
Yeah.
Like because we're the same people and we have the same schedule.
We'll be talking about right, we should do, or like even us.
Or together.
Yeah, like we don't, even though we live together, we're not into all the time. We'll literally be like, right, we're gonna do an hour and a half of work, then dinner. Yeah. Then we have dinner together, obviously. And then we're like, right, we're going to go back now for 3 hours, and then you come round. Like, we literally schedule it, don't we? We're like, right, hour and a half work, and if we're not doing work, we might meet up for like a cup of tea break. Yeah. But we're literally like, right, we're going to do an hour's work now.
But like, I think the key thing is be around a circle of people that motivate
that also want success.
Yeah, because if you're around people that don't give a fuck, then there's a problem.
Yeah. Do your friends get on with your boyfriend? I thought that was interesting.
Well, you anyone with the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if you guys get on with him. Like, do you like him?
I've met him twice, and yes, I like him.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I feel like you do. Like,
the only thing
I think you're very similar.
I'd want to get on with him. No, I do get on with him. But I want to be closer with him.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's because of the current situation.
I think because you were there when it started and stuff, met him. But I think because when I met you, I met him like the week after, so you were both new to me, if that makes sense. And I feel like he's very similar to you, I think, and the things you talk about. The week after Fresh or something, I was joining with like, he was talking, I was actually getting to know both of you, and I feel like that's why I got on with him. And especially because even now, like, that was just because I was getting to know everyone as well. But now, because you talk about him a lot, and even if I walk in and you're on face, I'm like, oh, hi, do you know what I mean? And because you talk about him, I do feel like I know him when he comes, and it's fine, like. And I feel like it helps because we're so close. And I'm like, because it's your boyfriend,
and
like,
you
that's your
talk
boyfriend.
to him about us.
Yeah, true.
It makes it easier. I think.
I feel like we're all very similar people. Like even Aiden, like in some sense.
He's similar.
Because I can really like.
He was saying the other day, he was like, he made me laugh. I haven't told you this yet. He was like, I feel like me, Megan, and Hattie are variations of each other. Like. Honestly, he said that sentence. If he's right, he won't have got this far.
In what way? He
said, we're all just different variations of each other. Wow. And I went, oh, that's why I get on with you all. Like, it's true. It's so true.
Do you remember when he was here the other day?
And you were all talking about the same TV program for 1 second, and then like
Aiden came in the other day, and I literally said,
oh, that's so cute.
I said that's so cute. I said 3 TV shows in a row, and he said to all of them, love that, love that, and I went, finally. Like, you don't watch these things, and then he was talking to me about them.
He's like the medium. Wait, he's the medium between all of them.
So I stopped talking to you guys. Right.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like, he is someone that relates to each of us. Individually.
Maybe he should be our joint boyfriend.
You know, like where we have like where we have differences, he's got all of them.
Wow.
And that's why you love him.
Wow.
That's why you. Because
you love us,
but not sexually.
Yeah. We have a relationship minus the sexual benefit.
Yeah, we have a relationship minus the sex. So you know what I mean, though. Like,
yeah, no, true.
Like so, like,
true.
And I think the only thing I'd want, like, I felt like when he came here the weekend, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Then I just want to be more like.
I think as well because
he's like a brother.
Yeah, but I feel like
it's just because we've been to different schools. Like,
I feel like
when you say I've
more
known him, I haven't. I don't really know him
like
that much.
more time together.
And there's things like he would go with him, and so do I. So
that's what I mean.
That's what
similarities
about,
that you don't even have with him.
Yeah.
And like it's like we're all like the way he said we're all versions of each other.
Yeah.
We're not you.
But like different variations of each other.
But like we obviously there's a reason why us 3 are best friends and why you 2 are in a relationship.
Yeah. That's why I think it's dodgy if like a friend doesn't get on with a boyfriend. That's fucking weird.
And
like there's nothing like Aiden.
Because obviously we love you so much and you love, well, just in terms of me, but like you love me so much. There's nothing I wouldn't be embarrassed in front of him because I'm like, well, I can't explain it because like obviously he's not gonna be like, oh, I had to say this because you'd be like, well, yeah, that's.
And he like would respect us and
because he knows that you like.
In a sense that he would like love us.
Yeah.
She loves us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
so like
I was giving an example.
Imagine how cute the wedding would be.
I mean, that's what by the time you get married, I want him to be like a brother to me. Like I want to be able to be like,
like I feel like
I feel like you'd be like that now.
I feel like
when I'm drunk,
if we were left one-on-one, we could just have to not be all. We would just be like, fine.
He's lovely,
and that's like not rare, but like that means it's. Good.
That's why I just like he's lovely and
because he's lovely.
I think you're so suited.
You're exactly the same.
Even my mum was like, you know when a couple are suited when they look alike.
Yeah,
I
get that a lot.
Give it to him, but like when we were younger and you would be like, oh god, he's going to his party and I'm so annoyed at him. I'd be like, I know that was you, but that was you and not him. You know what I mean? Like I knew
even in my head, like
I knew I was supporting you, but I knew it was you. I knew it wasn't you worrying about him, was it? Like the only thing I don't know why I just feel like I'm a bit like, oh shit, Aiden's here. Like I just feel like I don't want to be like a twat.
Yeah,
like,
but even though it'll be fine.
I was surprised I didn't think like that.
I know why I
was surprised
did
at myself because normally I am like, oh god, I don't. Because he's like, we were not. Like he was sleeping in our flat, and I felt he was coming tomorrow, and I remember thinking, oh, that's fine. Like,
I reckon we know him on similar levels.
Yeah.
I was just saying to her, like I don't know the amount of times I've met him.
Yeah.
Sober.
I just assumed because I didn't know.
Sober, yeah.
Like
Like my
I've met
family,
him a lot.
like family things, like, you know,
Yeah.
when my 18.
Yeah, like I've met him a lot of times when I'm drunk, and that doesn't really count because I'm so much more confident when I'm drunk.
Yeah. Same.
But then I'm an awkward person socially.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
we're just getting deep right now.
Yeah.
This is interesting because I never got it. I am really awkward around new people.
I saw the question, I was
wasn't,
like, wow, like.
but
Yeah,
I
like,
wasn't with it.
I don't know why. I didn't feel awkward. It was literally like the first instant of him
Yeah.
walking in the room, I was like, oh, Aiden's here. Like,
Yeah,
not like
that's
a bad way. You know
understandable.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I would feel weird, like, cause you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, like, I know so
Because I
much
don't know
about
him
like, you
as
know
well.
so much about him because I've spoke about him, but like,
I don't
not
know
him
his-
being there.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
his humour. I don't know his like.
Yeah.
I was like, if I say something weird, like.
But then it's like, I feel like I have different humours around different people.
Yeah,
I was
that's
saying
what
that
I
to Hat
mean.
the other day, like, me and Anna, my friend from dance, like,
Yeah.
we will laugh at, like, opening ketchup lids.
Yeah.
Like, and just stupid shit.
And
Like,
I think it's because
That's what
when
I have,
I've
yeah.
met him, especially the last time he came round, because you were so normal,
Yeah.
like you act exactly the same, so we do.
That's what I
Like,
have.
imagine if you were different and you were
Boogies.
like, and you didn't say boogies or didn't have any, we'd be like, maybe we shouldn't say it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
we know
oh,
it's
that's so normal.
you, and then I'm like, I don't know why I felt awkward.
I don't, yeah,
But it wasn't. It's
know
not a
why-
bad
it's just
thing.
because
No,
he's not, it's not like he's
But
regularly
then
here.
after we came up from our exam, I felt so comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, to be fair, even when you said, oh, Aiden's coming around tomorrow, I was like, oh, Aiden's coming around tomorrow. Like, you have that
Yeah.
issue, like, oh, okay.
You felt
Okay,
yeah.
okay, we're gonna be here tomorrow. Like, is that gonna be
Yeah.
awkward? Do you know what I mean? But as soon as he was here, I was fine. And even like, I think because it was around exams, I don't know why I was so chill. Because normally I wouldn't be. I think it's because maybe for you it's
But
more
you-
uncomfortable because you sort of know who he is. But I just met him.
I
the
think
first
it's
time.
the is in the group.
Yeah.
But all in all, yes, I get on with Aiden. I just want to be like a brother sister.
Even more,
Like,
like, yeah.
I
I literally
think
think it's
we have-
only distance,
It's
like,
just
currently.
Like
I
if
think
we
we have a joking
if we all went to the same
relationship.
school.
I feel like next year as well, like, when he comes around, like, it'll be just like, haha, like, let's all play on the Wii.
I could be.
Like, how shit would that be?
That'd be
because
shit.
he makes like
That'd be shit.
Imagine if you were like, oh, like, and just both looked at each other
Or
like,
imagine if we were like,
"Oh."
we don't know him that well yet, so we don't know.
We don't
yeah,
really
you'd be
know.
like, oh.
that's what I mean. Even though
I still remember it when I was sober. I'd be
even
like,
though I've
Yeah.
met him like a number of times, like I
I've
could
met
count on
him
my
3
hands.
times.
yeah.
Probably. I
Yeah.
can't really
I've
think
met him
of the person I
twice.
met
I've only
him.
met him twice.
What?
I've only met him twice.
Are you mental? What?
Yeah.
Twice. He's only been here twice.
Oh yeah, it was after you left and he came, like, for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I've only met him twice.
And I think
that's
like
weird.
Wow.
I could, but sober.
Yeah, like, under 20 times.
defo.
I'm not like, oh, I'll go.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
true.
we're not- we're not-
we're similar.
We're not cringy as well, like, you know how there's just
No.
people who
Is
make
there
people feel
anxiety?
uncomfortable? Oh
Talk to you about that.
no. Really weird.
How
We
can
need
you-
to still take photos as well. Because that's an essential.
Okay.
Okay, what fun things did you do after finishing your A-level exams? And I literally cannot remember. Oh no!
I remember.
Wait.
My results day was shit. Oh, not results day.
No,
exactly. Cut that
A-
out.
Well, no, we could do results day as well. Actual A-level exam,
But
I
after
didn't do
finishing
anything.
your exams,
Like, I think...
drunk. We got drunk and
Oh shit!
You told me that.
Okay, can't with that in. We went out to this, like, local
Oh, I know
restaurant.
what I did.
Pub.
Yeah, me and Megan went to, like, a local pub, like, with a lot of people. Felt a bit awkward.
You're
really.
Well, I'll tell you without.
Go back
That's
to
why
that.
I'm so excited.
I know grandma's gonna love it.
I'm
That's the
gonna have
thing
a
that
good
I like
barbecue.
talk about my grandma in front of you, like the embarrassing stuff you've done.
Yes.
That's funny. Like, I would.
Anyway, so the end of the question.
That wasn't for them.
No.
I just want to take that.
The most she kept it all
I
in.
haven't told you
Yeah.
that story. That's great.
So we just, literally, me and Megan just went out. We were working the next day. We just
Oh,
went
fuck.
out, accidentally got drunk. Like, we weren't intending to. We just went for a few drinks at this pub, like, with a lot of people from Megan's school, from my school. It made me feel really uncomfortable because I didn't really get on with anyone from my school, not gonna lie.
I'll say what I
Like, whatever. And then that was it, really. Like,
Got drunk.
just got drunk.
And then
And
summer,
I had to go to work next week.
I didn't really do much.
And then results day, I just went out for a meal with mine and Aiden's family. Like, we went out
Yeah,
together, and
results
then I just
day.
went home.
I had a shit day for reasons,
Yeah.
which was
Previously explained.
previously explained, which was shit.
From this point onwards, we got like really drunk and really deep, so I've had to cut out the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up if you want to see more of these like very chatty videos, like answering your advice questions, just things to do with uni or whatever. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!